Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Joyce, Hess, and Ethel Lane. And they went missing October 18th from Myrtle Creek, Oregon. She is 54 years old, 5'4", 130 pounds, gray hair at the time she went missing. They were last seen in Myrtle Creek, Oregon, October 18th, 1974. They lived together on West Gaisley Road. They've never been heard from again. Lane's brother, 75-year-old Johnson John Ramsower, lived next door to the two women. Several days after they went missing, he was found dead in his home. It says from suicide, but I question that. I do. I question that because it makes it too easy. And I would think that maybe he knew who did whatever happened, and maybe that's what happened. And maybe he died the same time they died, and it wasn't a suicide. So, anyway, authorities believe the women were murdered, and it's unclear whether his death was related. See, their cases remain unsolved. And then we'll go to look at Ethel Lane, who is 86 years old, 5'4", 130 pounds. Her ears are pierced, and it gives the same information. So then we go to look for Jane Does that might fit their description. So is Joyce Hess. I did an anonymous search, and the only person that came up was in San Francisco. The body was found in 1976. She was 25 to 60 years old. 5'5" estimated. Can't estimate the weight. Not sure the year of death. It just says 0 to 1976. And it says a man was jogging along the beach near Fort Funston when he spotted the subject lying on the beach. Head not recovered. One of her limbs not recovered. Partial remains with soft tissue. Hair unknown. Head was not recovered. And then when I went to look for Ethel Lane and I did a name search, the only one that came up was in San Francisco. Actually, there was one more for Joyce Hess. But since the only one for Ethel Lane was San Francisco, February 22nd, 1983, ages 50 to 80 years old. Died in 1983. Height 5'4", weight about 115 measured. The subject resided alone at the above location. The manager called the San Francisco Police Department requesting a well check on the subject. They arrived, forced entry in the department, and found the subject unresponsive. Emergency services were called, and she was pronounced dead. And it says recognizable face, gray or partially gray hair, brown eyes. So I'm wondering if they don't have a photo of this person, and if they haven't looked at the photo to see if it's Ethel Lane or not. Because it says recognizable face, they should have photos. And this was the other one for Joyce Hess, Collier County, Florida. I don't know, look at it. You think it looks like it could be her? Maybe, but I don't know. So I would look at this picture and then look at her. And like I said, I don't know. And this person was found in Florida in 1978. 5'4", 45 to 70 years old. Found buried in a shallow grave on the west bank of Highway 29, a mile south of Alligator Alley. Obese. I don't think that could be her because she wasn't obese. Covered with white powder, possibly lime. Mutilation of the face and scalp in the right hand. That's interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of these. And I went and did a Doe search looking for people maybe in Canada. And in 1975 in Ontario, that's a long ways away. Weeks or months prior to recovery, 40 to 65 years old, 5'4". Brown hair. Probably had a partial dental plate. June 1st, 1975. The body of an older adult female was located on the west bank of the Niagara River in the town of Niagara-on-the-Lake. She's believed to be the same person who was witnessed jumping, though. So I don't know. I don't think that would be either one of them. It says she was heavy set, so they don't know who this is. And then we have this person from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, died up to 1 year prior to discovery, 5'1" to 5'2". That would be too short. So we have that person as well. And you can pause that and read the information. And then we have, this is a British Columbia. That wouldn't be that far at all. Died 3 months to 2 years prior. 1978, maybe, I don't know. 60 to 90, 5'2" to 5'6". So that could be Ethel Lane, right? And then we have another one found in Ontario at least 1 year prior. She died 5'3" to 5'4", 55 to 65 years old. So I don't know if that would be one of them or not. That's a long ways away. And so they don't come up on the name of search. And I should have went onto the Doe Network just to look in Oregon to see if I saw anybody. Because even though I did a name of search, maybe there's somebody there and it just didn't pull up. Sometimes I find people there. So we'll go case files and identify geographical. It's so funny. It's like 6 in the morning here, so. Okay. Few females. Went missing in 1974. It's not going anywhere. It's just like spinning to eternity. Is it gonna go? I can't believe my computer's so slow. Anyway. We will check Oregon. This one 1978. This one 1981. Here's one. Let's see what those say. If they pull up. Lynn County, Oregon, years prior 18 to 99 years old. Descendant skeletal remains were located in a forested area. So, Clackamas County, 1975 to 1976. Year of death, that's 50 to 80 years old. Tree counters found the victim's skull on their property. The location was close to a nursing home where an elderly woman named Ilya Wilkins had wandered away in 1976. Oh, well, then that's who they think that is. Doesn't mean that's who it is, but Grants Pass, Oregon, but I would think so. Years prior, 60 to 80 years old. Female, 5 foot tall to 5'4". So there's, even though 2 rubber cane or crutch tips. A landowner excavating for a septic tank discovered the victim's partial skeletal remains. So any of those could be them, and in my eyes, except for that one's probably who they think it is that wandered away. So there's people there that could be them. I don't know why it doesn't come up on Namath when I... Maybe it's just the search that I entered. And then we have this person, and this person, this person. So there's other people. 6 months prior, not going to be the one of them. Years prior, soft tissues. I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe, oh, skull and mandible, maybe. Deschutes County. Lane County. Yeah, I don't know. So that's what we have on those. Who knows what happened to them? And we could also search and check Washington because it's so close. And I don't really see anybody their age. So, if you have any information, I don't think that you would though, please contact authorities. Maybe you gave the information years ago. Maybe you've heard information through your family that's been passed down for generations. And you're not sure if the authorities have it. Go ahead and feel free to give it to authorities. Don't forget to pray for their family and their loved ones. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.